See, I hit that like button on the way in. The 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. Say the 504 to the 561 is in the building for these 30 minutes of fire. The Bronx, New York is in the house, in the building. What's happening? What's popping? Pastor, let's get these 30 minutes of fire. Say good morning, sir. Well, good morning to you. Afternoon now, because we done made it past 12 o'clock. That's what's up. Say, hey, Willie the 412. Pittsburgh is in the building. Say, like already hit. Appreciate that right there. You say, hey, Willie the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother for 30 minutes of 5 Big White 1236 and your 9. Say the ATL College Park is checking in. Uncle Willie say hit the like button and do the same. Do us some love. Y'all help a player. How y'all doing? How's y'all weekend? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News Show. Go ahead on and like, subscribe, tell somebody about a player. That's what you. Boop, boop. Am I popping? That's what's up. Tampa Orlando is in the building. Say the 641 by way of the 202 is slapping the like here for the good noon news. I appreciate that. Hey, Willie. Hey, everybody. Say, yo, hey, folks. Say the 614 is in there. The 702 Vegas is checking in. Say, I slapped the like on the way in. The 202 is checking in. Say, in that like. But, shout out to Alpha King K all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. Appreciate you for being here. Good afternoon, Willie. Say, talk to him. I'm back to. I'm finto out here in these streets because we done saw enough. Listen, shout out to everybody who protesting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who took the time out on their weekend to protest something that they believe in, something that they really do believe that the Supreme Court has got wrong. They is angry and they is saying that not y'all is put back in slavery and shit. They're using it as slavery and being oppressors, females out here in the community. Shout time to checking in. What to do? Good afternoon, handsome. Say from the Bronx. I appreciate that right there. Say the D is in the building. Say what up, though, Willie? What's happening? Say hey, Willie, everybody, magnificent. Big word out here in the street Monday. That's what's up. They say, listen. Let me go ahead on and put this over here so we can go ahead and get the party started. They say black and brown. Black and brown, darker hues. But when they say black and brown, they saying darker hues and everything else under lighter hue. Or should I say everything other than white folk? The potential impact of abortion ban. Potential impact abortion ban. Shout out to Sean for the $5 cash out. Say YouTube be playing some rock head ass games out here in these streets. Yeah. Because sometimes they not putting out the notifications. And listen. If y'all subscribe, make sure that you hit the bell around here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate that right there. They saying that the potential impact of abortions will increase. 21% increase in pregnancy-related death and 33% in increase among black women. When they put out a while back that the most unsafe places is in the womb of a black woman. In case y'all don't know that, but anyway, people out here is actually crying this shit. Like, I'm really not, I kind of get it, but really I don't. Well, I get the crime part because now you just can't run down there and use abortion as birth control. See, a lot of people think that people is upset because of, okay, if you rape and or incest and that's the main argument of a lot of people. It ain't. You want to be able to hunch this weekend and in 4 to 8 weeks, some shit like that, right there, find out that your ass have been impregnated. And then you want to have the option to go down there to them people and say, hey, I don't want this baby. They use that as birth control. When females, if I'm not mistaken, got over 30 different types of birth control. Plus plan B. Plus you can get that little motherfucker away. You know what I'm saying? Like Why is y'all arguing? Did y'all know that the abortion ban does not stop contraceptives? We do know that, right? I know, nothing's 100% unless it's abstinence, and for some reason, boy, that monkey go to acting up, there's no such thing as abstinence. I understand when that meat go to acting up, there's no such thing as abstinence. We got to get off. It's understood. What's happening, people? Say when they take any one thing, there will be a lot more to follow. Yes, but watch this. Watch. This is why we have to be careful when people give you shit. Because when people give you something, they can take it away. Kind of like assistance. That so many females benefit from. Assistance. Remember that. Assistance can be taken away. It's kind of like when you look overseas and shit like that, and you notice that females really watch their mouth when they talk to men. Why? Because the laws and the rules and the regulations overseas is totally different. You know how y'all can go off and pop off and yeah, and all that dumb shit? That's because the men, you know, the ones that you say that you don't need, the men created those laws. The men gave you that. That can be taken away too. But this abortion argument, other than it being for rape and incest, I don't see why y'all in the streets crying. And I see old bitches that, excuse me, babies. I see older babies, cougars. I see cougars crying about this. What y'all mad about? I don't. Y'all can't produce no more. A lot of people will call you useless. Shout out to Roosevelt for the $5 super, the $5 cash app. Say good morning, Unc. Say whole STD Friday was good to you. Yes, it was. Got some thing on my lip. Damn it, I got it off. You know what I'm saying? I got exactly what needs to be off out here in these streets. Damn it, you bounce back on Saturday. Don't need much worry about it, but look at them. When I'm watching the cougars, people who done had hysterectomies, people who womb is closed, people who womb is out of service, you know what I'm saying? Crying and shit. They is oppressing women. Can't take y'all serious. Y'all can't even much get pregnant. Oh, it's about your children and your grandchildren. Oh, all right. I understand the argument now. Well, y'all listen to this quick story. Here we go.
The University of Colorado in 2021 reveals banning abortion nationwide would lead to a 21% increase in the number of pregnancy-related deaths among all women and a 33% increase among black women. The study's authors also add black women are more likely to seek an abortion for a variety of reasons.
For a variety of reasons. They say darker-hued women seek abortions for a variety of reasons. What is these reasons?
Including unequal access to housing, education, jobs, healthcare, and other things.
Stop. Hammer time. Let me back that up in case she ain't here. What's the reasons?
Education,
jobs. Wait.
Including unequal access to housing,
including unequal access to housing. What does that have to do with having a baby? So they get abortions because it's less access to housing? I've never, and I mean I've never heard a female say, I'm finna go knock this little ugly, I'm finna go kill my baby because there's not equal access to housing. I don't even understand what type of argument is that, or what type of thought is that, because as adults we supposed to work, and if you work you get an income, and if you get an income, and if there is vacancies at apartment complexes and or homes and stuff like that, we typically put in an application and hopefully we get inside of that establishment. I don't think it got nothing to do with if you got the baby or not. I don't know. The 727 is in the building. What it do? Let's back it up again. Let's go point by point.
The study's authors also add black women are more likely to seek an abortion for a variety of reasons, including unequal access to housing, education.
Education. They'll seek abortion for education. So I'm guessing that this means like you in school or something like that right there, or you're trying to get a higher education, or even you're in high school and you're just trying to graduate. Basically, you don't want that motherfucker because you're trying to get an education. Y'all do get that, right? You can choose, I'm not going to be a parent because I don't have to be a parent. Even though I laid down and had to get and got peed in. I didn't think that it would happen. That's what's up. Hilarious. Do your thing. But that's another reason. So it's housing and education. All right, man. Hold on. Here we go.
Jobs, healthcare, and other things.
Jobs, healthcare. So these is the reasons that women will get abortions. But they said black women.
Housing, education, jobs, healthcare, and other things.
And other things. But they will not say, just because I don't want the child. Yeah. Just don't get pregnant then. You know, the same thing that women have told men. If you didn't want a baby and you didn't want to be on child support, you should have never hunched her. Okay, I'm in agreement. If you don't want to have an abortion, don't have sex then. Should be both understood now. Yeah. No more Section 8. Ooh, that's a great point. That's why they say equal housing. Listen. Like, in Florida, my state, stand your ground state, Buster Beach, go home state, please don't run on. Went for our life state, like in Dade County, they had to cut off the applications for the Section 8 because it was 19,000 or damn it was some thousand, and they had to cut shit off like at 5,000. They could only take 5,000 applicants in the lottery. They only had 5,000 spots. 19, 20,000, 30,000, or some shit like that filled out for the Section 8. So maybe that's what they're talking about. It's not enough Section 8s. Oh, so it's not enough help from the government is what they mean. That's what's up. Go ahead.
CBS 46's Yasmina Alston spoke with a woman who runs an Atlanta-based organization dedicated to eliminating these exact barriers standing between minorities and certain forms of healthcare. Yasmina, good evening.
Certain forms of healthcare, which is something else too. Shout out to R.L. Smith for the $5 cash app. Say, would have spent this on rubbers, but I'm going to give it to you. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Damn them rubbers. Well, from Saturday through Thursday. All right, cool. But STD Friday coming back up, and you don't need much either. Here we go.
Yes, Amanda, good evening. And as we continue to see protests because of this decision, advocates are quickly working to find solutions, especially for black and brown women.
They looking to find solutions. I've been saying a long time, these babies need guidance. You need organizations, you need government, which is majority of men. You need government to help make decisions for you, and it's your body, your baby. You don't know how not to get pregnant. And if you do get pregnant, do you know? Well, hell, no, they don't know how to get pregnant by somebody who actually wants a child because they do not understand when a man wants a child. I got to write my goddamn book. I keep putting this shit off. Listen, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to do an e-book. I've been saying it for a good little minute, and I need to get off my ass, stop making excuses, and go ahead on and get the book because I see that y'all need help, babies, and it's okay. I'm willing to help, and damn it, to teach y'all how to know when we want your little ugly ass baby. That's probably what I might name it. How to know when we want y'all little ugly ass baby. Here we go.
This will hit black and brown women the hardest. So
the abortion taken away will hit black and brown women the hardest. I still don't understand why it wouldn't hit all women the hardest. I don't understand. But go ahead.
The consequences won't be good, according to Linda Goler-Blount. She is the CEO of the Black Women's Health Imperative and understands the outrage over the decision to overturn Roe v. Wade.
It made me really afraid. It made me afraid for black women, brown women and low-income women today.
So black, brown, and low income is the only one that you was afraid for. It shouldn't it be like a woman thing, a women thing? I don't know.
But it really made me afraid for the next generation that's going to come up.
Oh, because they might have to actually be responsible for getting pregnant. That's what's up.
The Supreme Court's decision will hurt black and brown women the most, says Blount. She tells me poverty rates and maternal mortality rates will increase.
Oh, so now we do understand having a child that you can't afford before you can have a child actually contribute it. In case you don't know, it is the number one way to poverty. It's the number one way to keep you in poverty. It's to have a child. But they say, well, having a child is a blessing. It's the number one way and the number one thing that keeps you in poverty is having these little ugly ass babies. I want y'all to understand that. Now, damn it, I'm teaching. Don't worry about it.
Most, says Blount. She tells me poverty rates and maternal mortality rates will increase.
So if it will increase, that means that the women makes it increase. It'll increase because of the actions and the choices that they decide to choose. Just like it's their body, their baby, and it should have the right to choose. You should have the right. You have the right to go into poverty or stay in poverty by having a child. And if you don't want to do it, if you don't want to stay in poverty or be in poverty, don't have a child when you can't afford it. Simple. I don't know why we need like groups and shit to tell us that. What to tell y'all that. I do understand, but go ahead.
Especially for black women. According to Blount, black maternal...
Because they're going to follow their own understanding. That's why. That's what the majority of black and brown women is going to follow their own understanding. Because if y'all saying that it's going to be worse for black and brown, then that further lets us know that that black and brown women follow their own understanding more than our lighter hue sisters. That's what you just said. But go ahead.
Mortality rates will increase by 33% if they can't have access to abortion care.
If we can't have access to abortion care, they call it abortion care. That's what's up. If they can't have access to abortion care, meaning to kill the baby, listen, I say you should have the right to knock these little ugly motherfuckers. Just in my mind. So I'm with it. Damn it, I'm angry too. I'm angry that Roe versus Wade done flipped over. I'm sick of this shit. Hell, I should have went to Central Florida and protest this weekend. Damn it, I missed my calling. Oh my God.
By removing this ability to choose.
Removing the ability to choose. I mean, I can choose if I want to be a mother or not.
To make the best health decisions, we're saying to, these people are saying to women, and black and brown women in particular.
Black and brown. Baby, just say all. I don't know why y'all do that.
That you're not of value.
Oh, you're not of value. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Stop. Back up. I'm having a great time right now. Watch it. Look.
These people are saying to women, and black and brown women in particular, that you're not of value, and we expect that some of you will die because of this.
You're not we took abortion off the table. Federally, constitutionally by the federal government. We took that off the table. Even though in certain states you can still get abortions. And in November, you're going to be able to vote in every state if you want abortions. Oh my God, you guys is not, you're worthless.
And we expect that some of you
Hold on.
We're saying to, these people are saying to women, and black and brown women in particular, that you're not of value.
You're not of value. My bad, sugar. I didn't mean to misspeak. Go ahead. You change the law, now you're not of value. Wait, what? Well, why don't you just don't get pregnant? I don't. The only reason I'm saying why don't you just don't get pregnant is because y'all say the same thing to a man. So, all right. Even swap, no swindle. You don't have to worry about whether abortion is legal or illegal if you don't get pregnant.
And we expect that some of you will die because of this.
No, but Listen, even when abortion was legal, was constitutional throughout the government, women were still dying. But you still want us to keep abortion in, because if you take it away, then more will die. Or maybe more would just pay attention to who they getting peed in. Or who they allowing to pee in them, right? No. Say no sex before 21.
2019 data from the CDC shows black women had the highest rate of abortions at nearly 24 per 1,000 women.
In case y'all don't know, black women have the most abortions and have had the most abortions in history. Millions. So all y'all little darker hue little cousins and nieces and could have been your cousins, it could have been your brother, could have been your sister and shit like that right there. They ain't make it. They ain't make it through the trial phase. No. It's hot girl summer. It's over.
In Georgia, that number is even higher, with nearly 65 abortions per 1,000 black women. Blount says there are next steps to take, and quickly.
Make sure they have access to medication abortion,
Make sure they have access to medication abortion. We have Plan B, which they could have been taking after they go raw and get peed in. I know, Willie, it don't work for all, but damn it, did you try it? I'm just trying to tell you something. Damn it, did you try it? And if you're getting peed in, if you're going raw and you're getting peed in, you should have that thing called birth control. Willie, it doesn't always work, but here's your own birth control. Just saying, I don't know.
And B pills, and we're figuring out ways to buy up these products, come up with logistics mechanisms to distribute them.
They're trying to find ways to buy up, basically, the Plan B pills, because that's what she's talking about, the abortion pills, the Plan Bs and shit like that right now. They're trying to buy them up in bulk so they can distribute them to the women who don't want to have that baby after getting peed in. You mean to tell me these bitches can't buy their own goddamn? Well, of course not. They follow their own understanding. They can't afford the $50. I don't think y'all hear me. Shout out to Maria for the $3 cash out. Maria from Arkansas, I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't think that y'all really understand that right now. So y'all got to buy up the shit so y'all can just give mine to babies who can't afford the pill, but they can afford a dang-a-lang. That's what's up.
Products, come up with logistics mechanisms to distribute them.
And Blount also says that it's important that women know where abortions are legal.
Ladies, it's important that y'all listen. I shouldn't know where abortion is legal at before y'all know where abortions is legal at. Your body, your baby. Get all the locations. Damn it, it should be an app created right now of abortion places in every state. Just saying. Shout out to them Humphreys letters out here in the goddamn screen. Moving right along, I'm not even much gonna hold you. My bad, I didn't even mean to take that long on it, but the shit was kind of funny to me. I don't know, and they say that females mature faster than men. They say females are smarter than men. They say females are strong. Y'all need all this goddamn help though. I don't get it, but all right. Oh, I do get it. Cause all that shit that I just said that y'all is, y'all ain't. But that's what's up. Listen, in case you don't know about the goddamn law out here in these streets. Watch this one. Watch this one. Please pay attention, because damn it, we're teaching around here. Y'all, let's get the numbers up. We got to get the numbers up over 500 in case you're new around here. That's what we're trying to do. Share. Tell somebody about a player. They say, and I didn't know. Miscarriages, watch this, are already criminalized. I didn't know.
This decision has many at home asking, could pregnancy loss land people in prison? That might sound kind of crazy to you, but one pregnancy advocacy group actually says yes and argues it's already happening.
It's already Did y'all know that pregnancy loss can have your ass in jail? But go ahead.
11 Alive investigator Kristen Crowley is looking into it.
It may sound ridiculous that a woman could be jailed for having a miscarriage.
It sounds ridiculous that a man can go to jail for not paying for a child and a woman don't. But go ahead.
But a closer look at these women proves it's not as ridiculous as it sounds.
Watch it.
We have a case out of Oklahoma right now in which a 19-year-old woman went to the hospital because she was experiencing a miscarriage. She was subsequently charged with manslaughter, and
So just like that, she was going through a little something, and now she charged with manslaughter.
is currently serving a 4-year term.
Gave her 4 years, but you're not gonna tell us the extent of the case or why she was charged. All right, go ahead, baby.
Brittany Poulaw told doctors she used meth during her pregnancy. A cause of death for her baby was never determined. She was charged with manslaughter anyway.
Which is hard to determine. It's hard to determine whether substances causes the deaths of your baby. Go ahead.
So was Marsha Jones of Alabama. She was pregnant when she was shot. Her baby died, and Jones was arrested.
Oh, you say, damn that meth. I'm trying to tell you, look. She was pregnant when she was shot. If you just listen to the story and stop it right there, she was pregnant when she was shot and charged for a miscarriage. Remember that. That would anger a lot of people. What do you mean? I got shot and I miscarried and now you're going to charge me for the miscarriage, right? We would all think that, whoa, like that don't make no sense, right? Watch this.
When she was shot, her baby died, and Jones was arrested because prosecutors said she initiated the fight.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean fighting got consequences and repercussions even though you know you was pregnant? That baby knew she was pregnant and like a whole bunch of years going out there and still fight for them babies. You know what I'm saying? We don't care and I don't care that you don't care. You know what I'm saying? But oh, they held you responsible. Huh? Say this all sounds like a joke. I know, right? See, she got in the fight and she got shot. But if I say, oh, it was her fault that she lost her baby, it was her fault that she also got shot. People say, oh my God, Willie, you're blaming the victim for being shot. Yup. What the fuck? If she wouldn't have it, because they said she initiated the fight, which got her shot. Her fault. Back it up a smidge. Here we go.
Died, and Jones was arrested because prosecutors said she initiated the fight. A Georgia woman, Kenlecia Jones, was charged with murder after she admitted she took abortion medication.
Oh. They charging babies with murder for having abortion medication. Uh-oh. Isn't this one thing that a whole bunch of people need to listen to the Willie Williams show about? Because Willie say, hush, bitch, you done told on yourself.
Most of these women had their charges dropped.
They got them
But
dropped.
Dina Sussman with the National Advocates for Pregnant Women says if Roe v. Wade is overturned, it could be a very different story.
This was before the overturnment. I'm just playing y'all this for educational purposes because of I didn't know that these babies getting charged with miscarriages. But go ahead.
Without Roe and Casey on the books, we expect to see more prosecutions.
What about a woman who admits to drug use, admits to using alcohol while pregnant, and then doesn't carry the baby to term? What about the people who say, yeah, she should be punished?
Well, I would say that first, we've got to understand the science.
First, we got to understand the science. She wouldn't say first that you might be right. But here we go.
No controlled substances cause pregnancy loss.
I want y'all to always understand that. Remember that. No controlled substance. So if you're in a situation and you have a lawyer and your lawyer haven't thought about this shit, no controlled substance can cause or has caused. Hold on. Let's get the words right.
No controlled substances cause pregnancy loss.
No controlled substances cause pregnancy loss. Remember that. So even if, let's say you put a pill in a bit, which I wouldn't advise, you put a pill in somebody's drink and shit like that, and they find out that you put a pill in and then they have a miscarriage like 2 days later. Don't you let the courts say because you put something in the drink which caused the cat to no. That's not true, Yana. No, we have no science behind that. Remember that.
Dr. Sujatha Reddy, an OBGYN, says things like drugs and alcohol can increase a woman's risk for miscarriage.
Yeah.
But
Can a doctor ever determine if illicit drug use led to a miscarriage or a stillbirth?
I don't think 100% you can ever say, because again, there's plenty of women who use illegal drugs who carry pregnancies to term.
Dr. Reddy said,
So just remember, players, when it come down to you and substances and shit, and you may have volunteered or she wanted some of the substance and she have a miscarriage and now she blame you for the shit. These substances had nothing to do with your miscarriage. Ain't a doctor on the planet have verified that, yes, this caused this. Remember that. Come back to this video. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help.
as determining what caused a miscarriage is difficult, even if a woman takes abortion medication.
Even if you looked at the pregnancy tissue, there'd be no way to tell a difference between someone that naturally miscarried or someone who chose to, take medication to have an abortion. There'd be no way to tell that.
There's no way to tell. So there's no proof whatever she took or whatever you gave her caused a miscarriage. Remember that.
And that's how Sussman says women who have unexplained miscarriages could end up criminally charged.
What we see time and time again is that prosecutors and juries and judges assume that a healthy birth outcome is within the control of the pregnant woman. And if they don't have a healthy birth outcome, if they have a pregnancy loss, they must have done something to have caused that loss.
Wow, some interesting perspective there. And a study from NAPW that they did with Fordham University found disparities in the arrests of people who were pregnant as well. 71% were low income, 59% were people of color, a majority of them black.
Oh, the majority of them black. That's what's up. They say that you cannot have they say that people's under the assumption that if you have a good pregnancy or something, that a woman is in control of having a good, healthy pregnancy because the child made it to term. If the child made it to term healthy, then don't that mean that, oh, no. She didn't say it like that.
That's how Sussman says women who have unexplained miscarriages could end up criminally charged.
What we see time and time again is that prosecutors and juries and judges assume that a healthy birth outcome is within the control of the pregnant woman.
Isn't that what we've been told? To have a healthy baby, you need to do this, and if you do this, then the percentage-wise, you will have a healthy child. If you doing crazy shit and all that right there, you're not eating right, you're not sleeping right, you're overstressed, you having problems. Wouldn't that cause, or would that not affect the child's growth and behavior? No. Oh well, that's what's up. Shout out to all y'all who still mad about this shit here. Keep doing what you're doing. I ain't even much holding it. I'm just trying to give you the information. Fuck around and have a miscarriage. And you got to go to court. Be careful. All right. Okay. The one thing that I really just really never understood, that if you want to have an abortion, you could have had the abortion, but if somebody push you downstairs or some shit and you have a miscarriage or something, then the man gets charged for it. But nothing happens to you when you, well, This was the thought that nothing would happen to you by you being careless and being pregnant. I guess we just find out now, in a lot of cases, they being charged out here in these streets. We just didn't know. That's what's up. Moving right along. Look here. I saw this, and we finna hear from some good parents and other people like, shh, I don't believe this. They say a teen, because, what it is. A teen receives 140 years of prison. A teen receives 140 years of prison. Here we go.
Well, new at 5, the family of a Gwinnett County woman sentenced to 140 years in prison is outraged tonight. They say prosecutors are making an example of 18-year-old Damia Mitchell, who was convicted of manslaughter last week.
But the family of the 20-year-old woman who was shot and killed on Valentine's Day last year has a different perspective. Fox 5's Portia Bruner joins us from the live desk with more. Portia?
The family is saying that the numbers of years that they gave that person who did the crime, they doing too much.
Yeah, Faith Burns grew up in Grayson, playing soccer and hanging out with her friends. Her father told me this afternoon she was at her girlfriend's home in Decula on Valentine's Day of 2021 when the girlfriend's ex-girlfriend showed up with a bunch of friends who opened fire that day. Now,
the girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, showed up with a bunch of friends. Let's get it.
Faith died on Valentine's Day 2021 at the hospital. 5 women were ultimately charged. Teenagers, in fact, just young women. Damia Mitchell chose to go to trial for felony murder. Last week, the jury convicted her of manslaughter, not felony murder, but manslaughter, aggravated assault, and street gang activity.
Ooh, they put that street gang on. Oh, they put that street gang on. That street gang on her. Oh, that's a hell of a charge.
Family was stunned when she was sentenced to 140 years in prison last Wednesday, even though she was a first-time offender. They held up.
Oh, so because you're a first-time offender and you done killed somebody, you done ran up on somebody, shooting and shit. The court should be lenient, because it's just my first time.
A protest outside the Gwinnett County Courthouse today, demanding a new trial with a new judge and a different look at the evidence in the case. But Faith's father told me it's really hard to empathize with those demands given his family's loss.
You chose the wrong person to make an example out of when she doesn't have no prior history of anything. She has not been in and out of your court system, so we're just confused on how she get 140 years.
And she's not in no gang.
And she's not in a gang.
Baby, she made, that was gang activity, baby. Do y'all know, I think when it's more than like 2 or 3 people, if I'm not mistaken, it can fall under a gang. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me. They arguing on behalf of their loved one, which is understood. But when we standing there doing this right here, we mean that right there. Like y'all don't want too goddamn far. Damn it, I know she killed somebody for the first time, and damn it, this is the first time inside the system and all this shit right here. Hey, you mean 140 years? Bitch, she should at least get charged like a female typically get charged for like 3 to 4 years or something like that right there. Is that what they're trying to tell us, y'all?
You chose the wrong person to make an example out of when
What do you mean the court chose the wrong person? She rolled up with friends at her ex house and shot the new girlfriend.
She doesn't have no prior history of anything. She has not been in and out of your court system, so we're just confused on how she get 140 years.
And she's not in no gang.
And
Equal rights.
She's not in a gang.
Me and my family, we dealing with a life sentence without our daughter.
Thank you. That's the daddy. You say me and my family is dealing with a life sentence without their daughter. That means his daughter gone off earth. At least y'all go down to the resort and holler at your people. You know what I'm saying? Put something on the books or something for 140 years.
So, I mean, you still have an opportunity to speak and see each other. I don't have that opportunity to speak and see my daughter.
Mr. Burns says Faith was a beautiful young lady who loved her family and friends and was trying to figure out where she was going to attend college after being accepted at the Citadel, among other schools. The 4 other teenage girls accepted plea deals with the DA for their roles in the shooting that day. Each were convicted of aggravated assault and sentenced to 10 years in prison with anywhere from 2 years to 4 years to serve. The Mitchell family insists Demia's sentence should be more in line with those sentences. DA Patty Austin-Gatson declined to comment on the details of this case this afternoon, saying the jury's decision and the judge's sentence speak for themselves. At the live desk, Portia Bruner, Fox 5 News.
She had a jury, and the sentencing came down by the judge. But watch this here. She decided to take the shit to court. The fuck? The other people, they pleaded out and shit like that for the 10 years, which they only gonna do 2 to 3 years of shit, get out, 7 years parole, probation, and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? You want to take it to the door. In case you don't know, female on female domestic love is higher than heterosexual relationships. Lesbian relationships has more domestic love situations. They say it is the most violent relationships. Just in case you don't know, just putting you up on game. But listen here, to the family, man, y'all can give some of that time back. You get back by 40 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Hell, maybe they should learn, to walk away. But what we understand around here, that's the Miss Love case. She broke up, but she didn't want to break up. There's always someone who wants to break up, and there's always someone who don't want to break up. So it's a hate crime, homophobic, and they was all lesbians, right? It should still fall under hate crime. That's what's up. Hey, shout it. Hey, it is what it is. Moving right along. I'm not even much gonna hold you. Here we go, y'all. I saw this right here, and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, regular shit. You know. Sometimes, I think my heart is stained because I lack sympathy and empathy and shit, and I don't be pretending to care because, like, it's not personal. It's not personal to me, so it's hard for me to be sympathetic or empathetic. I don't. And then people will think that you crazy because you don't have sympathy. I'm like, I don't have to have sympathy if I don't want to, or if my brain don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but that makes you crazy because you don't sympathize or empathize with other people's situation. I do sometimes, but I say I lack it. So, like, I do too many stories to, like, be real. Oh my God on every story. Oh my God, I can't believe. No, come on, players. Come on, babies. We don't play like this right here. A 3-year-old Detroit boy was found in the freezer. Bitch, shout out to the good mama.
Body of a 3-year-old boy is found in a basement freezer.
Tonight, that child's mother has been arrested, and we're learning more about the police and how they made the discovery. And now we're finding out who that little boy was. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack is live with the details. And Jess, it's hard to even imagine talking about the premise of this story. What happened here?
Yeah.
Sugar, baby, you're doing this, baby. Listen, we got to come in. We all got to work on it, baby. I'm just pouring something that unless you're pregnant, do you?
Disgusting doesn't even touch it. We're talking about 3-year-old Chase, who is blind. His mother now arrested in connection to his death. We're told she has a lengthy history with Children's Protective Services.
Woo! So she's been down with CPS and Child Protective Services for a long time. Her child is blind, or was blind. Here we go.
P.S. That's what triggered the welfare check with Detroit police.
Let me stop it because I stopped at the wrong time. Let me back it up so you get the gist.
Told she has a lengthy history with Children's Protective Services, CPS. That's what triggered the welfare check with Detroit police earlier to their home on Detroit's west side. Officers say that the mom's answers just weren't adding up. Something was odd. They went inside, checked the home, and that's where they found Chase's decomposing body in the basement freezer. Now, Detroit police won't say exactly how long that he was in that freezer, but sources tell us it's been since at least March.
At least March, and we in what is it? Oh, today is June 27th, for those of you who may not know, or June 27th, 2022. So in the future, when y'all watch play, y'all be like, he was on and popping. He knew what he was talking about. Go ahead, go ahead.
He was the sweetest one. Sweet. He was so sweet.
That's the voice of a grieving family member hours after learning 3-year-old Chase, who is blind, was found dead inside of a freezer.
We loved him and we miss him, and she need to pay for what she did.
Shout out to the family. She need to pay for, she need to be held accountable. Go ahead, baby.
Chase's mom, who goes by Dee Dee, is under arrest in connection to the toddler's death. We're told by family 6 children, including Chase and a newborn, were living in unlivable conditions inside this home off
Whoa, 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 whoa. That baby had 7 children? Or is it 6? Did they say 6?
At least 6 children, including Chase and a newborn, were living in unlivable conditions inside this home off Monte Vista on Detroit.
Want y'all to understand that baby had 6 and a newborn. People been peeing in. Go ahead.
Detroit's west side.
They didn't have anything. In the winter, I saw them with summer clothes.
Neighbors say they tried to help, but the child's mom, Dee Dee, wouldn't let anyone in, including family, who say they haven't seen Chase since last September.
They ain't seen the child in damn near a year. We loved it him. Even though I get it, she wouldn't let them see the babies. No, not now.
First she said she gave him, he was in the hospital when she gave him away. Then she said
she gave him away. She gave him away to the hospital. She gave up her baby. That's what she said.
Yeah, a couple had them. It was just too many stories not making sense.
Detroit police say Children's Protective Services, CPS, contacted DPD Friday morning to do a welfare check at the home. Police say Dee Dee's answers to their questions did not add up. When they went inside, they found Chase's body decomposing in a basement freezer that was not working. Sources say
that baby was stank there. Oh, Jesus.
He's been inside the freezer since at least March, but police have not confirmed.
The other kids that were in the home, just imagine what they must have gone through and what they must have endured.
Family tells Fox 2 they've been trying to intervene for years and get the kids out of there, calling CPS more than a dozen times.
She couldn't deal with it, and everybody asked, if you don't want to be bothered, give them to us.
Court records show Dee Dee was convicted of child abuse in 2018 for beating her nephew. And
Whoa. That bitch got a child abuse case and has 6 children in the home with her. How did this happen?
Has a long history with CPS.
She had her kids taken away from her.
Before, yes. And
they took the babies away.
Got them back.
Got the babies back?
Yes, and got them back.
Shut up. Children is best left with their mama then.
Sounds like mom, who goes by Dee Dee, was telling everybody all kinds of stories as to where Chase was, including those 5 children that were still in the home. We asked Detroit police if those kids knew that Chase was in the freezer. They said they're still processing and interviewing those children to see what they knew. Those kids, all 5 of them, including a 3-month-old baby, now with family. And we are awaiting charges against their mother. Reporting live on Detroit's west side, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Didn't it used to be if you had a problem with children, like any type of charges against you with children as a mother, and you get pregnant again, the state would take the child? Remember them days?
So many terrible questions yet to be answered with horrific
Watch this sucks.
Answers for sure, but one that we can begin with now, Jessica. Is there anyone else who police are looking for in the case who could also maybe face charges?
Do y'all know why he asked that question, right? Because he was raised by his mammy. I know. Willie, how do you know that? Because he's trying to find a way to put it on the damn man.
Well, mom did have a boyfriend believed to be the father of a couple of those children. He was in and out of the picture, but as right now, Detroit police say they're not looking for anybody else. It's still early. As you know, this just happened this morning, so things could change.
Thank you to the police that ain't looking for nobody else, that ain't looking for no damn man, cause when when a bitch do something, when a baby do something, damn it, a baby do something. Hold the bitch accountable. What is we so afraid of? Shout out to Sigma for the $10 super chat. You say, wonder why CPS, the system, allows this with our women, because women, they bodies, they babies. It's they churn until you got to pay for them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't our churn. We just need to pay for them. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say congrats to that baby for making it past 3 months. Got them trying. Ooh, it's difficult out here in the goddamn street. He gonna, is it anybody else or should they be looking at somebody else and all that dumb shit? For what? Because I'm pretty sure before he asked the question, he knew the answer. Shout out to CC for becoming a member. Listen, if you would like to join, there's a join button under what you was watching right now. I do understand if you're on the Apple product, you can't do it. You got to wait till you get to an Android or a computer, something like that right there. But I do appreciate the want. Thank y'all. Liz, we got to get the lights up. Got to get the lights up. We're damn near 600, something like that right there. I need you.
Father of a couple of those children. He was in and out of the picture.
He's a father of a couple of those children. He was in and out the picture.
But as right now, Detroit police say they're not looking for anybody else. It's still early. As you know, this just happened this morning, so things could change.
Our thoughts with the relatives of that little boy. We thank you, Jessica Dupnack, for that live report.
Faking and shit. Yeah, hey, but Mr. Reporter, I understand that you got to do the job, and
tonight,
you just
a new motive
cannot.
revealed.
Oh shit! And you just cannot believe it. You just cannot believe that a mother will go to this extent. And I would just love to ask you: is this your first rodeo? Was this your first news report, or have you not been watching what the hell going on? I understand that you got a job to do and you can't be for real. But anyway, whoa. We ain't done. Wait a minute. The family who was speaking earlier and shit like that right there, the mother's child, yeah. This is some of the history of this good mother, of the good mother that has been charged. And I wanted to do that, show her picture, or I'm going to have to pull up a picture. But go ahead. Hold up, wait. God damn it, I thought I had the sound on. I am so sorry. Listen, I do my own production. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoes. My mama black. Only God can judge me. He know my heart. Here you go.
First at 11, a horrifying discovery leads to murder charges against a Detroit mother. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Amira David.
And I'm Mike Duffy. The body of 3-year-old Chase Allen was found in a freezer last week. Tonight, family members gathered for an emotional vigil in his honor. 7 Action News reporter Kiara Hay spoke with Chase's aunt and grandmother, who say they fought to save his life.
Mike, the family wants me to let everyone know that Chase was loved. And when they knew something was going on inside that home, they say...
Did you hear that bullshit? I can't take y'all serious. Ladies, I can't take it serious. Chase was loved. Bitch, Chase was in the freezer. I'm going to say it again. Chase was loved. Okay. What does that mean? The child ended up in the freezer because y'all couldn't break down the door or nothing like that right there. I do get it that y'all tried and called CPS, but what did the love thing have to do with it? Love didn't help shit. The baby dead.
That they tried to get authorities to come in and rescue Chase and his siblings before it was too late. Today, green and white balloons were released into the sky, remembering Chase Allen.
We so fake. Ain't y'all sick of it? We so phony.
A sweet, soft-spoken 3-year-old who was tragically discovered decaying in a deep freezer at his mother's home in Detroit.
Say, baby, we love you! We love you!
He did not deserve to go through what he went through. Tyshana France was Chase's aunt. She says Azradi France, who was Chase's mother, has a history of abusing children, and she and her husband received custody of Chase when he was just 2 months old, when the mom of 6 got all her children taken away.
She should have never got her kids back after that.
Azanti Sauls is France's sister. She says the last time she saw Chase in person was last summer, and his head was bigger than his body. She says she fought with her sister to take the child, and when she refused, she says the family called CPS and DPD for months, but were told there was nothing they could do.
Even when we tried our hardest, in this moment right now, it makes us feel like that we didn't try hard enough.
Last month, Saul says Chase, who went blind about a year ago, was burned. His mother claimed it was because he touched a cup of hot noodles, but CPS got involved. And she says the state was supposed to be doing checkups every 3 months.
CPS, they failed us. They failed his family. They failed Chase.
Today,
absolutely correct. I am with her that they failed the goddamn family. But this is something that even fathers have been talking about for the longest. Y'all allow these bitches to keep the goddamn babies because the children is best left with their mama them. And then when they end up dead, what could we have had done different?
baby Chase's death was ruled a homicide, and Azradi France is now facing murder, first-degree child abuse, torture, and concealing a death charges.
I can't even sleep.
And that don't even much matter. Listen, she charged with all that shit right there. Does it really matter now? I want y'all to just just really think about it. Do it really matter that she being charged with all this shit? That she's going to jail and does any of that matter when the person is dead? Nah. Because I don't think that it matters either. It's too late. It's too late. Baby say, I can't eat much sleep.
Concealing a death charges.
I can't even sleep. I can't sleep. I cannot.
France's mother.
It'd be hard to sleep, baby, with them things on your eye. Go ahead.
Mourning the loss of her grandson, is sickened and outraged that he could have died at the hands of her own child.
No, that's not my daughter. I brought a monster into the world, didn't even know it.
I like her. Bitch, I like her. Say that again, you good mama.
Child.
No, that's not my daughter. I brought a monster into the world, didn't even know it.
The reason I just said I like her because she was the one in the first video that said that she need to be held accountable. She need to be held accountable. Damn all that shit. She probably had postpartum, all that dumb shit. No, she need to be held accountable. I like her for saying that because the majority of you people, the majority of you women would just be bagging up other women's. Well, it was because of something. It was something. Postpartum. It was something, right?
Azradi France is
There was always a reason to not make a person be held accountable, is my point.
Back in court on July 8th for a probable cause conference, and she will be before a judge on the 15th. As for the other 5 children, they're now with family.
Oh, they're not with family. Oh, so now because she's not in the picture, now DCF distribute the children out to the family. Let me say something for the family. Oh, did y'all notice in 2 of these videos they never showed the picture of the mama? Not never. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Hey, sugar, look at that baby right there with her Asian things and shit. I call them Asian things because y'all be trying to make like your edges look all silky and shit, like you got Indian in your family and shit. But keep doing you. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? To the family, let me say something. That baby kept producing them goddamn shit. But I can see why there's a cute about her. You know what I'm saying? Baby got lips on her and shit. I do understand she had a player laying around, sliding in and out like that right there. Say she look psycho. Oh, she look like a mother. That's what's up. But listen. Baby, don't worry about this shit here. Don't listen. You'll get more for having a miscarriage, baby. Don't even worry about it. You'll get more time for having a miscarriage. They're going to set you up to 6. They're going to set you up to 6, 3.5, hell, give your life to the Lord. 2.25. 2.25 out on good behavior and watch, because CPS been down with you. When you jump, they gonna give you your other 5 children back. And they should, baby. Your body, your baby. Then you also gotta ask yourself, well, what did the 3-year-old do? Oh, the 3-year-old went blind. That's what's up. Moving right along, I'm not even much gonna hold you. Y'all are going on to get to the main event, so we going on to get up out of here. Listen. Come on. Y'all got to get over 500, man. I appreciate y'all for being around here. If you're new around here, subscribe. As I be saying, let me slow that down. Subscribe. I really do appreciate that. Ooh. When I see something, I got to share it with y'all. We got to talk about good mamas again. 3 kids dead. Mother charged with murder after trying to stab 7 kids in a burning building. You mean to jump? The children have to try to jump out of the damn house fire. Cause they're crazy bitch right here. This good mother. This is why we need abortions. I am now an advocate. Well, hell, I've always been an advocate for abortions, but this may be because everybody shouldn't have no goddamn baby. I know. Everybody shouldn't have a baby, and everybody shouldn't become a father. Every man should not be forced to become a father. Because some things may transpire. Damn it, the children may not make it. Let me go on and show y'all this good mama. Here we go.
A deadly fire in Paulding County leaves 3 children dead. Good evening and thanks for joining us on Fox 5 News at 10. I'm Alex Whitler. Tonight, a woman is behind bars facing charges for the incident authorities call a domestic disturbance and house fire.
Domestic love. Oh, no. It's a domestic disturbance. All right, cool.
Fox 5's Joy Dukes has more on what community members call a senseless tragedy.
What did the children do is our first question.
A small memorial is growing just down the driveway from this home. We're told several children jumped out of the second-story window to escape. And several neighbors told us that they are heartbroken and in shock that something like this could happen so close to home.
I just don't know who would do that to their kids.
Well,
I know. Good mamas, but go ahead.
Investigation into a fire at this home on Woodwind Drive is ongoing. Paulding County residents are trying to process the tragic loss of 3 children who were inside at the time and died, allegedly, at the hands of the person who was supposed to protect them.
Hey, sugar. Hey, baby. Look at that baby right there. She looked like everything was okay. She looks like she didn't have any problem. Looked like her bills was paid. It looked like she mentally stable, as we would say, No? Okay.
Protect them.
You just don't think things like that are going to happen.
Paulding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the majority of y'all don't think that these type of things are going to happen. But right here at the Willie Williams Show, we believe that these things will happen on the daily.
County authorities say they received a call about the fire and a domestic disturbance at the home just after 9 o'clock Friday. They were told at the same time flames were growing inside the home. 40-year-old Darlene Brister was trying to stab the children.
40? I thought that baby was at least like 29. Look at her. Go ahead, baby.
I can't even imagine. I've got 8 kids, and kids get on your nerves and stuff.
She right by that right there. That baby said she got 8 kids. She pushing them babies out. That mother was doing oh, go ahead.
Like that, but you just don't do stuff. It's just the unimaginable situation.
Residents David and Robin Zerby recalled the chaotic scene just down the street from their home.
We thought they were searching for someone. We wish it was just searching for someone and not the news we found out this morning.
Another neighbor told Fox 5 they witnessed other residents trying to help some of the kids out of the home while others jumped out of a second-story window.
I'm just glad they got out.
They dealing with a fire and they're crazy. They good mother, trying to stab them. That shit deep.
For that woman to do that is just unbelievably selfish.
Yeah, it was selfish when she had the children. But go ahead.
I mean, all she had to do is take the kids to a hospital, drop them off.
See, even us know, even us men know. All you gotta do is, if you don't want them, drop them off somewhere. And don't be held accountable, baby. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to pay for them.
Fire crews got the flames under control and found the remaining children inside. 2 of them were dead at the scene, while medics rushed 3 others to the hospital to be treated for their injuries. But one of those children later died.
There's nothing about that made sense anywhere, anyhow.
But we don't know what the churn did. So we don't know what the churn did. Now we just jumping out. Shit, she did it for no reason. We don't really. Hell, who set the house on fire? Was the one in the churn downstairs cooking or something like shit like that when they weren't supposed to be cooking? We have no idea. Hell, that's probably why she tried to stab all they goddamn man. Because she was probably around there asleep, probably on that essential product, shit like that. The kids down there playing, cooking and shit, done left the gas on out this motherfucker. And now the shit on fire. I'm going to kill up all you motherfuckers before the fire get us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Austin for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there.
On Saturday, residents with heavy hearts stopped by the home that is now a crime scene, leaving flowers and toys by the mailbox.
What do you think that says about this community? That they care. You know.
Neighbors say they have started a GoFundMe account to help with funeral costs, and their focus now is showing support for the family that lost everything.
So, did they have insurance? 3 of them. Boy, when I tell you, and then you have to have your insurance for a good little minute. Well, no. I think as soon as you pay for the insurance, you can get the payout. Oh, all right, just not with suicide. Ooh. Read your fine print, people. I read it on this show multiple times. If you're thinking about leaving Earth, it's selfish for you to leave Earth before the 2-year mark. That's just wrong, because then your people do not get paid. But this was a way to make your child or your children an asset. This was a way to make the children an asset.
Brewster is currently in custody without bond. We're told she's facing charges of malice murder, and there could be additional charges as the Paulding County Sheriff's Office continues its investigation. Now, her first appearance in court is scheduled for Monday at 9 a.m.
Oh, so that's the day. I might have to look for an update out here in these streets. Hold on, swole up. That was that one. Bam. When did I go to the wrong thing? Oh, yeah. I went to the right thing. Yeah. Children, hey, man. My problem is finna be this next video. My problem finna be the next video, but damn it, don't tell me that y'all gonna leave it up to the Lord. When you tell me that when you go to talking about the Lord, I be like, oh shit, the hell am I empathetic and sympathetic for? You got the Almighty on your side, right? Just in my mind. Let's see what the husband or the father have to say.
Love that we shift for one toward another, like me trying to love my wife right now. You know, love's supposed to run deep.
Well, that love is...
Y'all do understand that he's shaking because of his nervousness, because of what has transpired, and I know deep down inside of himself, he don't believe that shit he just said. I'ma bag it up. You sitting here trying to show other believers and shit that this is what you supposed to say.
Love that we shift for one toward another, like me trying to love my wife right now. You know, love's supposed to run deep.
Do y'all understand that you don't have to try to love somebody? You just do. I don't know.
Well, that love is being put to the test tonight for Ricky Bristol.
Say, bro, need a Newport 1000 out here in these. I'm trying to tell you something. Going through it. Shout out to Tamika for the $2 cash out. Say that looks like a murder-suicide attempt. It could have been. It sure enough could have been.
His wife, Darlene, has been charged with murder after several of their children were killed in a grisly scene Friday night. Just hours ago, Ricky sat down with our Tracy Emmett here to talk about all he's lost and what he'd like to say to his wife.
I want people to know that Ricky Brewster is a Christian, And
a Christian. Go ahead.
He loves his wife.
Just 2 days after an unimaginable tragedy struck his family, Ricky Brister says his wife Darlene was dealing with mental health issues when it happened.
I know it was a mental health situation.
Oh, she had mental health issues. That's what's up.
We were trying to get help.
Police responded to their house in Rockmart on Friday night after getting a call that someone was trying to stab people inside their home while it was on fire. 2 children died at the house, a third at the hospital on Saturday. His wife Darlene is charged with their children's murder.
There is no hate towards her. I mean, I'm definitely hurt by what she did.
Did y'all look at the daughter's face? I want y'all to pay attention to the daughter's face when he said that there's no hate. Watch this.
It's murder.
There is no hate towards her. I mean, I'm definitely hurt by what she did. But I still have to move forward.
Ricky says he doesn't know what will happen with them as a couple.
Ricky, do you forgive?
Did that mean just say? He don't know what will happen to them as a couple. Yeah, like somebody else say they both mental. I'm in agreement right now. You do know that she just paid her way, free admission to the resort. She had the resort, player. If you want to stick by your wife, then you do that right there. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know how y'all relationship gonna go. She gonna be in and you gonna be out. It's simple.
Will happen with them as a couple.
Ricky, do you forgive your wife?
She was forgiven already.
He hopes
she was forgiven after he found out that she killed her children. Allegedly. She was forgiven after she took the children's life. Immediately.
the rest of the world could also show her forgiveness.
We got to show fuck that bitch. Excuse me. We got to show a bitch a baby forgiveness. I wonder, was this one of the daughters inside of the home when it happened? I wonder if this was one. I would love to hear that daughter actually speak.
He hopes the rest of the world could also show her forgiveness.
I want people to love people like Christ loved the church.
We can't do that when they killing, they stabbing their children in the house with the house on fire and shit like that, playboy. Christ loved the church and all that fly shit right there. Listen, well, Christ them should have helped protect the children. No. Maybe the Lord told her to do it. I know what you're thinking. Willie God would never. Willie God would never tell you to kill, especially your children. Really? That's what's up. No, God will never tell you to kill somebody. That's what's up. Say, those are not my kids. I don't forgive. I'm trying to tell you something out here in these streets. He hope we can. We don't know that crazy bit. That loving mother.
The world could also show her forgiveness.
I want people to love people like Christ loved the church. And forgive them, have an open heart and compassion.
And if he could say,
forgive them, have open heart and compassion. Let's just say, listen what he's saying. Let's just say there's some malice. Let's say that your children would have got touched by a man. Would you speak the same way? What if it wasn't your wife and it was someone else who brutally assaulted your children? Would you still, I want people to forgive the person that brutally slaughtered or brutally touched on my child and shit like that? Would he still make this same plea? We full of shit. I got to tell you. Yeah, see, bitch, Christ got mad too. Turned over the table about y'all playing with his daddy money. Trying to tell you something.
People like Christ.
His daddy told people, listen, go around there, kill all them. Take the virgins with you. Kill all the newborns and all that. Damn it, the firstborns and kill the men and all that fly shit. And take the virgins with you. God would never tell you to kill. That's what's up, bitch. You ain't read your book. Shout out to Tamika for the $2 cash app. Say she looked at her daddy and said, bitch, speak for yourself. I'm trying to tell you something. Look at that baby face every time he talk. Look at that cut of the eye, bitch. I can't believe my daddy sitting there saying that dumb shit.
He hopes the rest of the world could also show her forgiveness.
I want people to love people like Christ loved the church and forgive them, have an open heart and compassion.
And if he could say one thing to her,
I could talk to her.
He going through it. Player shaking like a mother. Player going through it. Listen, this is what happens when you have cognitive dissonance. Where I hear in the goddamn screen, he is fighting with himself because of his religious belief to not really speak what's trying to come out of him, because in his mind he possibly think that it's the devil that wants to speak the way that he actually want to speak. I'm trying to tell you, all of this fidgety and shaking and shit like that right there, listen, that shit tearing them up on the inside. You don't believe this shit. I'm trying to explain something to you. Just pay attention to behavior.
I want her to know that I still love her. I would like for her to know that I would like for her to get the help that she needs.
Brister says now he is living for the children he had.
You must smoke squares or something, player. Yeah. They need a Newport 1000 out this bitch. Look, listen.
For her to get the help that she needs.
Brister says now he is living for the children he has left.
Brister tells me he appreciates that people want to help his family, and there's a GoFundMe account set up to help him with funeral expenses, new clothing, and even finding a place to live. You can find all of that information on our webpage.
So she looking like, who is Christ, daddy? What you talking about? I'm trying to tell you. And then people will get upset if you go through some shit as a child and then you go to questioning the God thing. A lot of people really don't even know that people have stopped being believers because they used their damn brain and had a question or two. People really don't understand that, because they can't believe that people is non-believers, but the non-believers typically is the ones who actually read your book and studied your book. And because they have questions and they're not afraid to question the shit that they've been told. That's the reason that the majority of y'all still, well, I believe that there's a higher power. The only reason that you got that goddamn thought is because it was imputed into, it was implanted into you as a child, because you never hear, well, the majority of the time you never hear, I believe in higher powers, as in plural. I never believe in a well, you never hear that of it being like the multiple gods, like it takes male and female to produce children, so we just believe that it's a man who created. I want y'all to understand. We believe that what folk believe that it was just a man God who did it all. But should we come through female? That's what's up. We don't even think that deep because we so fucking afraid that we're gonna go to hell. Do you know what hell is? For those of you in the back who actually just keep the Bible open and didn't read what the fuck it said. You just without God. Oops, my bad. Shout out to On Site for the $2 cash app. Say Willie said, son, go handle my lightweight. Trying to tell you. It say Willie the Antichrist. Laugh out loud. Say seriously, Anton left. Living wrote by everything you saying. My thought on the shit is simple. Everything else in our lives, it damn near need to be proven. The shit that was put on us, oh, it's just real because my mama and them had done told us. Ask the average person, would you leave your significant other just because somebody came and told you that they was cheating on you? I mean, just because somebody said your person is cheating, would you pack your shit up and leave? Watch this. Or is it easier for you to pack your shit up and leave if they came and showed you a video of your significant other cheating? Shout out to the Swaggy Deacon for the $2 super chat. Say he reading the teleprompter, Pastor. That's probably why he was shaking his shit trying to get his words together. Possibly, I don't know. And people get mad with me. Oh my God, you're an infidel. Okay. Why? Because I thought the shit through? Don't nobody control my mind but me. I knew that our minds was controlled as children. I get it. We grown now, man. I can go to jail and my mama just can't come and pick me up. That's when you actually know that you is an adult. That your parents just can't come pick you up. You grown now, you got to bond out. This shit different. You know what I'm saying? Say you smarter than what I thought, Willie. Watch it. Sometimes it's better to be thought dumb. In the wise words of DMX. I've been doing that shit all my life. I just love people to just think I'm just stupid. You know what I'm saying? But listen, video would help you make that decision even faster if you found if that video showed your significant other was cheating, suppose that somebody just coming up to you saying that your significant other was cheating. See, we need proof like that right there when it comes down to our everyday shit. But that belief shit, I believe it's true. Not a fact in the fucking world. But, hey, my bad. I don't want to jump out there on y'all. But that's what got that man sitting there shaking shit like that right there and telling us how we should be more forgiving and shit. We don't have to forgive shit to keep on going, Playboy. One thing about it, whether we forgive somebody or not, we still gonna die. That shit did not stop us from dying. Shout out to On Site for the $2 cash app. Say, baby, say, soon as this interview over, say I'm at this bitch. That's the face like them and his daughter making like, come on, Daddy, I don't want to hear that dumb shit.
I still have to move forward.
Ricky says he doesn't know what will happen with them as a couple.
Ricky, do you
I can tell you, listen, you can get conjugal visits and shit. Say my mother-in-law is the Antichrist. I can tell by the spit hooves. She walks around in these sides with hell no, and those slides with.
She was forgiven already.
He hopes the rest of the world could also show her forgiveness.
So you mean to tell me that the Lord them said that give blind forgiveness or some shit like that right now? We should just forgive for everything? So the people that the Lord sent to other tribes and shit like that right there to kill everybody, but just leave, keep the virgins alive. So they should have forgave the people who came and killed their oldest and their men. Is that what you're telling us? That's what's up. Shout out to Dwayne for the $5 cash app. Say, why is it so hard to get them to read it? And I think that that's what your God have put me on earth for, to piss people off to where they say, that can't be in that Bible. Yep. God is an all-loving God. But he'll kill you, though. So listen. I just had a thought. I just had a premonition. Big word out here in the street. We made in the image of the Lord. That's what they say. Watch it. If we're in the image of the Lord, then technically we will follow or do like the same acts as the Lord do or did, right? God loved you and God killed you. Just like she loved her children and killed her children. It's just a thought. I don't. Shout out to Shiffin. The Shiffin for the $10 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I hope I pronounced it right. I really, really do, man. Listen, I'm just throwing something out. And shout out to all of my believers. And hell, shout out to all my Christian atheists. Shout Shout out to all my believers. Shout out to all of my non-believers, but believers in front of people. Y'all are the best. I promise you, you are the best. Shout out to On Site for the $2 cash out. You say you walks, damn it, So you walks like, I don't know the abbreviations, a good day. Friday might let you PM me this Friday. I don't know because you broke it up. I appreciate that right there. But look at this.
I want people to love people like Christ.
Ooh, pat yourself on the back, y'all. We made over 500. I appreciate that right there, man. I need y'all support around here. Trying to tell you, we got the thumbs up, the PayPal, the cash out, and the super chat. I need you. Say, Willie, shooting in Atlanta at the subway over too much mayonnaise. I saw it.
The church. And forgive them, have an open heart and compassion.
And if he could say one thing to her.
I could talk to her.
What you gonna say, player? I kind of knew it was a problem because he have a pullover button up at the top. I don't know why players do that. I'm just different. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash out. Say Jesus didn't come in peace. Matthew 10:34. Is that the one where they say, I came to back up? No. I didn't come to change the law. I came to enforce the law. I don't remember, but is that the one?
I want her to know that I still love her.
Oh, that's so
I would
sweet.
like for her to know that I would like for her to get the help that she needs.
Brister says now he is living for the children he has left.
Look at that baby face. I want y'all to look at that baby face while he talking about the Lord and all that fly shit. Look at that baby face. Yeah. Us as children is not we not as gullible as people think, or we don't believe it. Us as children use our common sense way more than adults, because adults had a lot of time for their common sense to be wiped away. Matthew 10:34 in the KJV. Turn your Bibles to the KJV. Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came to not send peace, but a sword. Ooh, slice their head, Jesus. That means he came to keep his daddy rules in effect. But they'll tell you, but Willie, we under grace. Boy, don't make me start preaching, but go ahead.
He has left.
Brister tells me he appreciates that people want to help his family, and there's a GoFundMe account set up to help him with funeral expenses, new clothing, and even finding a place to live.
This is why I keep telling y'all, get your insurance. All the jokes aside and all that fly shit right there, get you some insurance. Get you some insurance. Your children can now become an asset. I know, Willie, I don't want to look at my kids as an asset. Shit, you want to continue to look at them as liabilities? The fuck. Shout out to Guris. Excuse me. Shout out to Guras. Guras. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for the $2. The $2 cash out. Say sending love from Cali. These babies lost out here. I'm trying to tell you something. But this, damn it, we is help around here. This is why we round here, y'all, to help out the babies.
You can find all of that information on our webpage. Tracy A. McPeer, 11 Alive News.
We've been on this story from the very beginning, so stay
Yes,
with
y'all
11 Alive for the very latest developments.
The latest developments. All right, y'all. We done made it to the end. We done made it to the end of the midday news. Y'all had to go on and get at that, y'all. I was thinking about doing a call-in show tonight. I don't know, because I really want to hear what people have to say about this abortion stuff. Either you for it or against it. I would love to hear, and I love to hear the arguments and all that fly stuff right there. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know, but I will be back at 8 o'clock to have a show. I just don't know if I will have that type of show, you know, but I really do appreciate y'all for being around here, man. We got over 500. I appreciate y'all for doing that right there, because we got to get, damn, we got to stretch our legs. We got to get around here. You know what I'm saying? But, woo, we'll be back at 8. I hope that y'all enjoyed yourself. Remember, children is best left with their mamas. Children is best left with their mamas. Damn it. The children get the best out of life when they with their mamas. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody who is still upset, who is newfoundly upset, and think that the system is oppressing that monkey. The system is not. You can still get that monkey away. You can still get that monkey away. Don't worry about it. You can still get peed in. Just got to find another way to not get pregnant, babies. Oh, like one of the over 30 ways. But you can try it. I don't know. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, y'all, I'm finna go on and get up out of here because I got to run and shit. People calling me and all that fly stuff right there, so I got business to take care of. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I'm going to see y'all around 8 o'clock. Y'all make it do what it do. Have at it. Remember, tell your co-workers and people that you hate, your ops and all that fly shit, follow the Willie Williams Show. Y'all have a good one. I am out of here. I done pushed that goddamn button. Y'all, we gone. Peace.